We all have the ability to ignite one another by igniting ourselves and stepping into the things that we love, we care about, we honor, and we value. And this show is really about supporting you in doing just that. Now, today's show is all about ideas because it's Monday. And that means yesterday was Sunday. And for many of us, Sunday is a sanctuary day. Sunday is where we take time to be with ourselves and be with family, to catch up on the things that are important to us, to do our crafts and our hobbies and our outdoor activities. Sunday is really an important day. And if it's not Sunday, what I would love to share with you is maybe it's a sanctuary day. Maybe it's a day where you start looking after you, because the most important way to ignite humanity starts with you. And you have got to look after you, take care of you, enjoy you, pamper you, spoil you, and do the things that you love. And I love to claim a sanctuary day in our house. We've got kids in the house, and my husband and I, we literally say today is sanctuary. And that means that everybody gets to do what's most important to them. Now, some of the kids, it's resting. Some of them, it's outdoors and playing. Some of them, it's catching up on certain things, trying new things, adventuring, hanging out with friends. And for me, it's often writing or having a little bit of personal time, taking that little extra pamper in the bathtub, cleaning out my closet, playing with some of my fun activities, and doing my hobbies. And so I want to impress upon you that one of the ideas that you can instill in your day is the idea of having a sanctuary day. Now, if you didn't take it yesterday, we'll take it today or tomorrow, or plan it that you have some time just for you, enriching you, inspiring you, and improving your life. Because when you step up into the life that you enjoy, you give other people permission to do the same. And we love to talk about Ignite moments here. A lot of people have Ignite moments during Sanctuary Day. They have new ideas, they get connected, they meditate, they go within, they go out in nature. And in doing those personal things, these wonderful Ignite moments come about. And now, what is an Ignite moment? Well, it's when you have that big aha, that awakening, that new idea that says, you know what? I used to do it this way. Well, now I want to do it this way. And those beautiful Ignite moments move you forward towards who it is you really want to be and what it is you really love to do. So I hope today becomes an Ignite moment, and that maybe you make this week or sometime a sanctuary day. You can even start with a sanctuary afternoon or a sanctuary hour, just to give you some time for you. Well, one of the things we'd love to share with you is that we are doing something special for Valentine's Day. We're making sure that you give a gift that's never been given before, and we call them Bouquets of Hope. Now, Bouquets of Hope are 12 beautiful bricks that you buy for $12 through our charity that goes towards building our schools in third world countries. Now, our first school is in Indonesia, so we're so excited that you could buy a bouquet of hope for someone you love for Valentine's Day, and we will deliver them a beautiful virtual bouquet of hope filled with photos of the kids that we are supporting while building our school. So just go to ignitehumanity.life/hope, and for $12 this year, you could buy a bouquet of hope for somebody you care about. And that bouquet of hope will buy 12 bricks that will go into the school, that will give hope and inspiration, possibilities, and all kinds of igniting ways to kids who deserve education and to improve their literacy. So we hope that you enjoy a bouquet of hope. All right, well, lots of fun things. I'll tell you more about how you can get to know us at the end of the show. But before we get there, let's invite our first guest in and talk to her about some of the beautiful hope that she's doing in her life. She is an incredible, amazing individual. Vanessa Saraceno is the founder and spokesperson for a new movement and an inspirational lifestyle legacy brand called Be Beautiful. That includes inspirational t-shirts and products, along with an upscale cosmetic line. She's an Amazon influencer and writes a daily fashion blog. She's a 2-time international best-selling author, and she's working on writing her memoirs. But we're so happy to have her to the show. Come on in, gorgeous. How are you doing?
Hi, JB. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here.
Well, we welcome you. And, you know, we love traveling around the world, bringing in guests from all over. Tell the folks where you're from.
I am from a small little town in northern New Jersey.
Fantastic. So all of those of you on the East Coast, wave to Vanessa as she shares a little bit with us about what she's up to and how she's igniting humanity. Well, first, tell us a little bit about Be Beautiful. Like, how did that come about?
So I got the inspiration to create something using what I had in my hand. And I thought of three things that meant so much to me, and that was fashion, inspiration, inspiring people, and my faith. And so I put it together and I said, how could I emulate all three in one package and create a lifestyle legacy brand of all the things that made my family so special?
You know, that's really wonderful because so many times people are looking out there for the next new idea and the next thing to do. And the truth is, they have it within themselves. Just look at your talents and look at what you love and look at what's important to you. Let's talk about the word beautiful because there's a lot of stigma and connotations towards beautiful, what we see on magazines and in television and the movies. Talk about your idea because it's all about you, not beautiful. It's about you.
So I think for me, using the be beautiful idea is that beauty is much more than outer, what you look like on the outside, but so much inside. It's an inside job. And I wanted to help women bring out that beauty in their personality, in their lives, in their families, in their children, and just really live their best life.
Yeah, we all need to be doing that. I often say to my husband, "You're beautiful," and then I correct myself and I'll say, "You're handsome." And so I understand like it's an interesting word because we think that it's gender specific, but it really isn't. It's not just women who can be beautiful, it's your attitude and your personality and the things that you do. Can you share some of the ways that you like to show up being beautiful?
So, I think I have made life beautiful. It's the way I speak, the words that come out of my mouth, how I express myself, creating a nice home, inspiring and encouraging people and being there for them and lifting them up and just, creating just a beautiful, bubble,
Mhm.
and just emulating that out in the world.
It's so true and great idea, folks. Idea of the day, how to just be beautiful in spirit and beautiful in reflection. I think also, and I'm sure you can agree with me, Vanessa, like beautiful comes also from forgiving and also from giving grace to people. And sometimes people can't show up perfectly and do exactly what you need and answer your text the minute you need it. But you can be beautiful by allowing them some grace and some understanding and some compassion. Would you agree?
For sure. Absolutely. It doesn't matter if your hair is in a messy bun, when you're on your way visiting your father in the hospital. Do you know what I mean? Like, just get it done. Those are some of the most beautiful moments of my life.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you built your brand on beauty, and yet you really are kind of sharing with people that it's an inside job. Share a little bit about that.
It is. It really is in your spirit. What you think about, how you portray yourself, and especially the expression in your words. Your words are so important, and how you lift and inspire and encourage, and the things you say. I think that is the most beautiful thing in the world is how you lift others.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you to you because you lifted me up by just doing something beautiful and sending me one of your gorgeous t-shirts just as a gift. Like I didn't ask, you just did it. I didn't pay, you just gifted it. And that really lends itself to one of the powerful principles in Igniting Humanity number 7, which is all about give first and offer all you can. And so I just want to say, of course, thank you for the
Good
beautiful,
morning.
amazing t-shirt, folks. Check it out. You're going to love it. Great designs, beautiful shape, beautiful fabric. But I want to lean into the fact that you just gave that to me. You just gave it from your heart. You just gave it without asking anything in return. What's the power of giving first and offering all you can?
Well, that is one of my principles of seed faith. You give now with nothing, no expectations. I've been serving my Facebook page for about a year now, and it's how can I serve? How can I be of service? What is of the most value? And the most value is things you don't ask for. Those are the blessings, how you bless other people.
And don't you find, and I say this to my kids all the time, that when you give, you get. I mean, I make it really clear for them. When you give, you get. And so when you give time, you give projects, you give items, you give, helping out, you give listening, you give a sense of letting somebody know that you're there for them. You get so much back. And so, folks, another great idea: when you give, you get. Vanessa, can you think of a time when you really just gave it your all and then universe provided for you?
I think that's been the story of my life. Going above and beyond is key number one for me. I always tell my daughter to go above and beyond and always do first. Raise your hand to opportunity, regardless of whether you can see where it leads or not, because it's all part of the master plan. And there's a big thing called seed faith, and that is when you plant a seed, it grows in unexpected places, and you will be amazed at the blessings that come into your life when you do something from your heart.
Yeah, and don't you agree that like sometimes you're planting seed faith in this person, but this person shows up and replenishes you, or you think that
Exactly.
like it's over here, like I'm putting all this energy over here, but then if you just turn your head and look over here, like there's something coming at you that's so big and wonderful. And I think that is a great term, seed faith. Great idea, ladies and gentlemen, seed faith, on how you can plant seeds. And then let's just use that analogy to go further. Not dig it up every day, not poke at it, not where like how soon are you going to grow if you were like doing that to a seed in the ground? It would never blossom. And really go into the word faith. Faith is a big strong thing for you. So talk about the faith behind planting those seeds.
It's unbelievable for me. I have seen it work time and time again. Not even trying, I've seen it work. The blessings on my life have been incredible. I do things out of the kindness of my heart. I see the seeds and the flowers grow in totally different places. The blessings come out of nowhere. It's just incredible.
I agree with you. And the people who are listening, faith is an interesting word. Let's talk a little bit about faith. What does faith mean? And I want to say congratulations. You're a part of our next book coming out, Ignite Your Faith. How can we talk about faith? Because some people think faith is just religion or faith is just dogma. What's your feeling around the faith of planting those seeds?
Belief, absolute belief.
Whoops, say it again. We missed
Belief.
you. Start over.
Belief, believing in something, in a higher power, in something bigger than you, in doing good, being good, inspiring, encouraging, helping, but definitely believing in something more.
I agree. And now faith is again big in your life. Was there a place or how did that all start? Go back a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your Ignite moment or how you became to this place where you are now.
So for me, I went through quite a bit of challenges. Everything was great. And all of a sudden, the doors slammed. Marriage breakdown, divorce, moving to my home state, my hometown, my father falling very ill, passing last year. And, my Ignite moment was just, you know, knowing that I was called for more. Even though that was a life I loved, I couldn't duplicate it. And when God slams that door, he really pushes you into totally different area. And you just have to say, okay, God, I know that was you. What do you want me to do? And the biggest thing I heard in my spirit was, I didn't give you the life you had to just throw it all away. Now it's time for you to take everything and all the blessings you've received and all the knowledge and do something with it. And that's what I did. I said, it's a lifestyle legacy brand, and I want to help inspire and encourage and empower women.
And did you have that sort of dark night of the soul where you realized like my life, I'm putting words in your mouth, but was crumbling or things weren't working and you really felt like some doors were slammed? How did you pick yourself up or find the willingness to like turn the door handle of the next door to open up that next opportunity?
I went back to what I knew best. I went back to my faith and my belief in God. And I actually went back to everything that worked for me in the past. So all of my, all of the knowledge I got from all the books I read and all of the sermons I've heard and all of the great experiences I've had, I said, that's it. That's the magic, pill. Take all the positivity, all the things that worked for me in the past and use it going forward.
And that reminds me a lot of when people sort of get back to the basics, like they start taking care of their health, they start taking care of their sleep, they start looking after their home, they start really assessing the people that they're hanging around with, they start looking at their activities and where they're putting their time, where they're spending their money, and just really understanding like what is the base of what's most important to me. Another great idea, folks, really getting back to basics and doing what you know works, because sometimes we get sold on an idea and it's usually someone else's idea. Would you agree, Vanessa? Like really following your faith, again, back to you. It's not somebody else's success. It's not somebody else's, how they went through it. It's really about you and how you can step into your divine assignment.
So yeah, I mean, it's a combination of a lot of different things. It's, the people you meet. Like I had to go through a complete detox and reanalyze and reevaluate. And what I did was I filled, the cupboard with the things that were going to take me to the next level and help me get there. I mean, you've been a part of that. There have been many people that have really inspired me. So it's really important to take a look and reevaluate.
Yeah, and you and I have talked a little bit. You've been following me for a few years. You know me way back when I was just getting started, when I was struggling, when I was crawling over broken glass, when I was getting through some of my trials, when doors were closing in on me. And you knew me from afar. You knew me from through Facebook. You were watching my journey. And then there was a moment where you reached out and you took that leap. Talk a little bit about that, like taking the leap. You took a leap with your business. You took a leap connecting with me. Now you're taking a leap with your next endeavors and being on the show. What is that in you that you love to take those leaps? You don't let anything hold you back.
So that's the thing. I never let anything hold me back. So I knew in order to get what I've never had, I had to do what I've never done. And that was really have faith that God.
Say that again. Whoa, girl, say that again.
In order to get what I've never had,
you gotta say it again.
In order to get what you've never had, you have to do what you've never done. And being a world traveler and having so many fantastic experiences, I knew I had to push the envelope. I was on the edge and of the cliff, and I had to, was I going to go back to what didn't serve me and kept me stuck in a box, or was I going to get to the edge, jump, and fly and use my wings, and strengthen my wings and fly. And that's exactly what I did. So I started reaching out to people that inspired me and making connections and relationships, meaningful relationships. And, really, I got fired up. I got fired up with how many people I met that were doing so many incredible things. And I said, how can I be like that, but different? How can I bring my special sauce and what makes me so special and what makes my family special? This venture is a family affair. So so I just pulled the trigger and I went for it.
It's good that you said meaningful relationships, because I think a lot of people nowadays are making surface relationships. I mean, there's a lot of apps and things on the phone that allow us to be surface relatable and surface connected. And I think it's really important that you said meaningful. Can you give the viewers a little definition of what meaningful means to you?
So meaningful means getting to know somebody's heart, getting to know their soul, getting to know their story, and being inspired and loving on one another. I mean, I think the world is depleted of that love, and we really need to ignite humanity by bringing more life in the world. love in the world. And so I knew I wanted a heart-centered business so that my heart would have an outlet. And it's interesting because it's a new concept for a lot of people. And I think we are definitely making a difference.
Yeah, I refer to that as the triple win. Like I win as a business owner, my client wins, and then somebody else wins that the client deals with. Or, for example, we win because we publish books, we do television shows, we support people, we build brands, but then their customers and their clients win. And then through our charity initiative, the children win and all kinds of other people. So there's that amazing triple win. You have the same in your business with the things that you're doing, the fashion, the faith. Can you talk a little bit about the triple win?
So for me, it's actually a triple win with inspiration, fashion, faith. Like for me, those are, three keys. Fashion, looking good, inspiring women to dress well or, try something new. The inspiration, my weekly devotional goes online every Sunday. And that's part of my Sunday is writing an inspiring devotional for other women. And that really means a lot to me because that is a gift to me because I'm able to express my soul and, my faith. And, it just really is very important to me to not have that mask on and be something completely different when you're working and then be something when you're home. I think people are a total package. They need to come out and be who they are 24 hours a day and shine their best light always.
Can you share some of the sayings that you have on your t-shirts? Because I think they're so precious.
So one is you are beautiful for you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That's a biblical scripture. You are finer than rubies, or women
Mhm.
are finer than rubies. And the reason why I did all of these quotes was because these are quotes I didn't even know. Even as strong as my faith was, I never heard of them before. So I wanted to lift women up by wearing something to help show them they're on the runway of their lives. And
Woo!
they're all these beautiful, illustrations because you are walking the runway of your life. And you
I
should
love that. I'm gonna
feel
walk a little different today when I'm outside.
I walk a little different, but like women are just incredible human beings, and I wanted them to know it.
Yeah, it's so great to say walking the runway of your life. Like if you were, and I relate to that a lot because when I was little, I wanted to be a model, I wanted to be in fashion, and someone told me when I was 17, "Give up, you'll never make it. You're too fat. You don't even try, don't even do it." And I listened to them. I actually walked out of his office and gave up that dream. And I regret it to this day that I let somebody else's idea of me and what I was capable of decide and define me. And I really want people to realize that you can be on the runway of your life and nobody gets to say, you can't do it, you're not good enough, you'll never make it, give up. And so I just really want to enforce that. Well, Vanessa, you and I could talk about fashion and runway and faith for a long time, about empowerment and inspiration. Is there any last idea that you would like to leave our listeners with so that they really understand how they can go out and ignite their life?
So I think the biggest thing based on what you said is follow your intuition. Your intuition and your heart is never wrong. Never accept defeat. Always be inspired, believe, stay faithful.
Fantastic, girl. Well, if you want to know more about Vanessa and, of course, where you can get her fabulous fashions, please go to her Facebook page, Inspirational Fashion and Faith. You can find out more. I encourage you to please enjoy them. They are fantastic. I'm not always a fan of t-shirts, but when I opened up this one, the fabric was luxurious, the feeling was silky, the shape was very feminine. And so I just want to say bravo to you and the work that
Thank
you're
you.
doing. Congratulations, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, blessings and blessings to you. Well, as you can see, we all have a story and we all have an origin point, something that has triggered us and inspired us to spark that new inspiration in our lives. And we want this show to be that for you. So if you'd like to see this episode again or watch any of our past episodes, well, come on over and check us out at ignitehumanity.life/watch. And all of our episodes are there available to you for free. We don't charge you anything. You just sign in and you get access to all of them. Of course, you can come to Facebook every single day. We can go to Ignite Television on Facebook and also watch us live. But we are around the globe in over 109 countries. So you can see Ignite Humanity wherever you are. Now, if you want to know more about what we're doing and how you can ignite humanity, come on over to our website and you will see all the great things we are doing to ignite humanity. We are even doing an incredible book. Now, Vanessa is in our Ignite Your Faith book. We do a compilation book where every single person writes a powerful chapter in the book. And our Ignite Humanity book, well, it is Rock'em and Sock'em. If you'd like to know more about that, just give me an email or go on over to our website and reach out to us. If you've got a story and you're igniting humanity and you're ready to be published and you want to do something to inspire others, we'd love to have you in one of our books. Now, we also would love to see you on the show. So if you are igniting humanity and you want to be on camera and you want to talk to everyone and tell them how you are inspiring others, please reach out to us at ignitehumanity.life/share and fill out that form. Give us some details about you and what you're up to, and you could be on the show just like Vanessa, sharing how you are igniting the lives of others. Now, we have themes every single day on the show. We have ideas, awaken, inspiration, solutions, and connections. And the reason we do that is because we want you to grok into something that you can do in your life to ignite others. We want you to get up off the couch and close your phone and shut down your laptop and stand up and decide that you are going to ignite your life first. One of the principles that we have is when we ignite ourselves, we ignite others. And in doing that, we allow people to ignite themselves. It's all about learning how to fish, not just getting fishes given to you. And so when you ignite your life, you ignite somebody else. And we really want you to be a part of that. You can do that by watching the show, coming to our website, and once again, going and buying a bouquet of hope. If you'd like to buy a bouquet of hope for your Valentine, it's just $12. And $12 will buy 12 bricks in one of our schools. And for me, I think that's phenomenal. I think that's way better than chocolates. I think that's way better than flowers. Knowing that you have made a difference in some children's lives for years to come, decades to come, to be a part of them receiving education, I think is phenomenal. Go check it out at our website. All right, well, that's enough for me for today. Big hugs and kisses. We'll see you tomorrow.
Now, more than ever, we need to come together to connect with one another. We need to feel the truth in who we are and let go of everything that's happened in the past. We need to empower every person on the planet and awaken hearts, enliven souls, come together, laugh, play, rejoice, connect, create, and love. It's time to ignite humanity. We want you to be a part of something that will impact the future for everyone. We want you to tell your story, share your Ignite moment, show people who you truly are. Be a part of igniting humanity and making a difference in the world and all of our futures.